me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping. With me. What a curious life we have found here tonight. There is
Chat. So we're having some technical difficulties here. I forgot that you can't directly screen share Spotify. That was B's phone. That's good aim.
Sorry.
So I might need to change this scene to be what it was before. So I can't display chat, and I can't display our scores because I'm going to need to have me and B over here on this monitor so that I can screen share Spotify on this monitor. I just fucking hit my monitor, so I can screen share Spotify on this monitor. So I'm going to have to change the scene again. Ladies and gentlemen, so...
Yippee.
So we're going to hide this, we're going to hide this, and we're going to hide this. We're going to get you here and me here. Honestly, I need to even this shit out. Make us more centered. Oh shit. Make us more centered. Also, how's it going, Jivo? That'll do. Let me inform the Discord that we're live. Right, hold on. Oh shit, I can't even do that, can I? Because Interesting. I'll inform the Discord we're live on my phone, because the way I have it set up, you guys will be able to... You'll be able to see the DMs between me and B, and we'll get cancelled.
Oh.
Oh no. Alright, I am going to have to bring Discord... Is this going to break this? Can I bring Discord over here? Will it still work? If I check OBS... Yep, it still works. With Discord being over here. So I'm going to have to screen share my screen. So I'm going to have to stop streaming for a sec, which will break it. And then I'm going to have to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, if I click start stream, it's going to... Right, hold on a sec, chat. We're having technical difficulties, okay? Streaming with using Discord is a fucking pain in the ass.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what the fuck? It looks all broken now. What happened? Oh, it's because I stopped screen sharing, isn't it? Yeah. Why the fuck is Discord jittering? What the
I can see your
fuck?
little forehead.
Discord's jittering now.
What do you mean?
It's like all jittery and shit. I can see it like... It's like replaying frames over and over again. Why the fuck is streaming Discord so dog shit? When I did this with Gage, you didn't have any technical difficulties. Is it jittery for you guys, or is it just for me? Because if it's just for me, then I don't really care. Shout out OBS for being just complete dog shit. And shout out Discord for being dog shit. Being like, oh, you can't stream Spotify. You can't stream Spotify. Oh, I put it in self-promo instead of YouTube, fuck's sake. Ugh.
I mean, it is self-promo though.
It's not jittery, just looks like, yeah, we're gonna fix that momentarily. It stopped being jittery. It's good now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so when I hover over a different app, it goes jittery. When I hover over Discord, it's fine. Is it?
Huh.
Yeah, Discord, the most dog shit fucking thing. Right. I'm gonna have to screen share once more. Why the fuck is Discord on my right monitor? Oh my god. It's just like, oh, I'm putting Discord on your right monitor now. I hope you don't mind. So now, oh, okay, now it's good. Now it's good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now that the technical difficulties are over and done with, I think we can actually get started. Yeah, we're going to be listening to 2 albums today. We're going to be listening... let me give the background on why we're doing this. So me and B were meant to do a video together in August. Yeah, that was the plan. And that didn't... You know, that didn't... It took us a while to get this going. And I don't know why. But we're here now. We're here now in February of the next year. And yeah, we picked an album each, same way I did it with Gage. B's album that she picked is House of Balloons. The album that I picked is A Moon-Shaped Pool. And yeah, we're just going to be doing these albums. Why can't I show my scores? Because in the scene I originally created, the limitations of having only 2 monitors and having OBS here, Spotify here, as well as trying to show the chat and the scores. If I could just stream, if I could have OBS itself just as a source instead of having to share the screen that OBS is on, I would be able to do that scene. But because it doesn't let you put OBS as a source on OBS, you have to share the screen that it's on and then crop it. So dog shit. Streamlabs lets me show Streamlabs, but you know, you live and you learn. Can't I get plugins? That is too much effort. That is way too much effort. When I could just have this scene look like this and just do it the same way I did it with Gage. Let me get this album up. Yeah, Summer House of Balloons. I've never listened to a full Weeknd album. Never once. And to be honest, The Weeknd isn't really my cup of tea. So I'm going into this with moderate expectations, we'll say. Moderate expectations.
You will like it.
I will I?
You must.
Fucking hell.
Bless you.
Thank you. Didn't Fantano give this a 3? Yeah. Fantano gave this shit a 3.
Ignore that.
But besides that, it's well received. This has an 85 user score, 79 critic. People like this album. People like it. Alright. I think everything's good. I think. Let me make sure I've got all of my audio tracks set up. Yep. Mic track 1, Spotify track 2, Discord track 3, everything else track 6 for the stream. Yeah, I think I'm good. Are you recording this as well, or is it just me?
It's just you. I'm not a music channel, me.
Fair enough.
My
Right.
book channel.
Yeah, B's a book channel now. Former Funny Moments channel, but then she fell off and just decided to start talking about books. That's bad aim. Alright. I do have Notepad up still to keep track of the scores. So I would recommend you keep track of your scores as well, so that we can do the calculations at the end and figure out the big number for the albums and stuff. Well, I imagine you're not going to need
Alright.
to do that for House of Balloons, because I know what your score for that album is. But
You never know, I might re-listen to some of the songs and give them a bit lower. I doubt it, though.
Yeah. But right, I'm going to save the questions for when I start recording. Hold on. Right. I'm going to start recording, and then we're just going to get straight into this shit. Right. I'm now recording. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Human Reviews channel, and today we are finally doing the second video with a guest. Last time I did one of these was in December of 2023 with Gage, and I was meant to do this video with B in August. Just didn't happen, did it? So we're doing it now instead. We're doing it in February. Yeah, this is B. She is... Have you been... You've not been in any of my streams, have you? Like, in terms of, like, being... Like, sometimes I'll join a Discord call on one of my streams. You've not been in there, have you? No.
Not really, no.
No. I've been in a couple of her videos. You know, you should watch those, by the way. They're like, better than the videos I make, to be honest. They're pretty good. Yeah. I want to make this, like, a more regular thing where I get people on, where I show them an album they never listened to. They show me an album that I've never listened to. Because it's just a fun format. When I did it with Gage, it was really fun. And I'm assuming that it is going to be just as enthralling of an experience today. B, the album that you chose was House of Balloons by The Weeknd. Give us the rundown of why you chose this album.
It's my favorite album of all time. There is no song on this album that I hate. It is perfect.
Yeah?
It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Outright. I've never listened to a full Weeknd album. I might have heard some songs off of this. Like, this is a big album. These songs have a lot of streams. Like, almost every song on this has over 100 million streams. Like, all of them besides the closer. But I don't recognize any of these names. So, I'm going into this with moderate expectations. I'm not the biggest fan of The Weeknd. Obviously, because I've not listened to any of his projects. But all I really want out of this is just a fun album with some solid tracks. Don't expect to love everything on here, especially since it's a debut as well. But I just want some solid tracks that I can come out of this thing saying, they were pretty good. With that being said, this album came out in 2011. It's 9 tracks, 50 minutes. We are going to listen to the bonus song that's on, like, the extended version of this album from the trilogy, but that's not going to count towards the actual album score. But, yeah, besides that, I think that's all the yapping I need to get out of the way. Lego, track 1 high for this.
Hmm?
That's so fucking loud.
You don't know what's in store, but you know what you're here for. Close your eyes, lay yourself beside me. Hold tight.
Production's surprisingly solid.
For this ride,
Like, it doesn't sound like complete shit, which is what I was expecting with this.
we don't need no protection.
Jesus.
What? It's a debut mixtape.
So mean.
It's a debut
Yeah, but, like,
mixtape. The expectation
It's like the
is that
best
it's gonna
debut
sound terrible.
mixtape. It's so good.
Yeah.
Open your head, take a glance.
Okay.
Don't be scared, I'm right 'cause I know what you're feeling. It's okay, girl, I feel it too. Let it be, baby, breathe.
These lyrics are kind of interesting. I'm trying to piece
In
together.
what way?
I don't know. I'm like trying to piece together what's going on here. Seems like he's trying to get this person into some hanky panky, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh. Okay. Vocal layering's fantastic. Great vocal runs as well. Okay. Yeah. I can't tell if it's meant to be him pressuring this person into this or if it's, I don't know. It seems like he's
It kind of is. It was like at a point where he was like homeless and he just got into like drugs and stuff. So he was like spending a lot of time with like random girls, trying to convince them to like let him stay at their house and stuff like that to avoid being on the streets. Very toxic.
I see. Okay. Solid opener. Color me impressed. I went into this again, not expecting like the best thing ever, and this is actually starting off pretty strong. I'm mostly impressed by the production, the fact that this sounds as clean as it does, the fact that you know, a lot of these synths, the vocal layering, the very heavy programmed drums, they actually sound very solid. And not only that, I think that lyrically this track is also pretty fascinating. It's dealing with an interesting topic and doing it in a way that feels like the beginning of a story, I guess. Yeah, this track is starting off pretty solid for me. What are your thoughts? Well, what could your thoughts on this song possibly be?
I think it's perfection. I love everything about it. When I first listened to High for this, I felt like I'd heard it before. I hadn't, but I felt like I had. It was weird. But I really like it.
Nice. For me, this song is a low 8, like in the 8.2, 8.3 range. I think it's a pretty great opener. I think it's a very solid way to start. Your score, whatever it could be, once more.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Outright.
Such an easy. It clears.
Fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of B glazing in the first half of this stream, then we're getting me glazing in the second half because we're listening to a moon-shaped ball. Up next we have What You Need. Bit of cheating going on here.
Very toxic, man.
Halfbath, this is my friend B. Bobby. This is What You Need. Actually, I can probably display what song we're on. Display the scores? I can. There's no, where on the screen can I possibly display the scores? I don't display the scores in my normal videos anyway. Ah. So, this bitch is trying to go with this other guy, but he's like, no, you should be with me.
Exactly.
I like how low-key this one is. Especially coming after such a bombastic opener. That's how I had it before, but then it kind of, it makes it all look a bit awkward, Chivo. Because I can't get all the, like, the stuff to be, like, the right size to fill out the screen properly. I'm gonna
so bored.
No, I'm gonna get you to give your songs, your thoughts first. Okay, because my thoughts on this song are interesting. I want to hear yours first.
I really love What You Need, but now I don't know. I would have given it a 10, but like listening to it now under the circumstances, it's a bit like. I know it's low key, but like now that I'm listening to it again like that, it feels a bit too low key.
I get you.
It's very repetitive. It's very Tortured Poets Department.
That's your fucking barometer for whether an album's good or not. Is does it remind me of the Tortured Poets Department? Wow.
Legit.
So your updated score?
I'll give it a 9.
9. Okie doke. I like this song more than the first one. A slowdown coming after how massive and sort of overwhelming the first track is such a not only satisfying but also necessary change of pace to sort of set a proper mood for this album, because the first track, it's very intense. It's got these big booming 808s. It's got so many different vocal layers and synth lines. But then this song is just so stripped back. It's so much more calm, but it feels tonally consistent. It feels like the first track is sort of meant to drop you in the story, and now this track is sort of just letting itself ride out, if that makes sense. I think that the vocal effect that makes his voice sound as subdued as it does is fantastic. It's almost has like a lo-fi aesthetic that I'm just realizing that I think, again, works for this style really well. I'm impressed by the production. I think that the writing on this song, again, is doing a great job of continuing the themes present in the last track, with the previous one being him trying to convince this person to, let him into their life. And now this one is him saying that she has this other guy going on, but he's got the bigger dick in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that she should be going with. I like this. It's fun. High 8 for me. 8.9. Yeah. Pretty fantastic second song here. Up next, we have 2 songs that are combined into a single track, right? Is that? I'm guessing that's what this is. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Got House of Balloons / Glass Table Girls. I'm gonna be scoring this as one song. Bullshit. That's auto-tune. Bullshit. He didn't sing it like that. Bullshit.
Do you know what? I think you said this the first time I tried to get you to listen to this like specific song.
Yeah? Sounds like bullshit to me.
Does it? I don't know.
Nah, Chivo, I get you. That sounds way too processed. It sounds a little bit too touched up. You know? It sounds too
I don't know, I'm no
perfect.
music expert. I'm not gonna put him, beyond auto-tune as an artist.
Oh no, everyone uses auto-tune. But it feels like a little bit too processed for me. There's a little bit too much touching up being done here. Ooh. There's backing vocals that sound amazing. Yeah, there you go. You can pull McCartney and use the auto-tune. There you go. His Riz worked. That's good aim. Sampling's really nice there. These verses suck though.
What?
Singing sounds like shit. It's too processed. And this melody, it's just kind of annoying.
I think this song was sampled. I can't remember who it was though.
What about it was sampled? I'm guessing it was the vocals that were sampled, right?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
It just says that it contains a sample of Happy House performed by Susie and the Banshees.
Oh, the song has a sample in it. Okay, I thought you meant it was sampled in somehow. Yeah, there's definitely some sampling here. I'm guessing it's the fun thing. Yeah, just the sample.
I think so.
That's a sample.
Yeah.
Glass Table Girls. Interesting switch.
Two puffs for the lady who be down for that. Whatever, together. Bring your own stash of the greatest. Trade it, roll the dub, burn the dub, cough the dub, taste it. Then watch us chase it. With a handful of pills, no chasers. Jaw clenching on some supersized papers. She bad in a headband. Escaping, the van is a wonderland. And it's 6:30. Read skies, cause time don't exist. And when the stars shine back to the crib,
It's about doing drugs. Sounds like it's called Glass Table Girls. It literally sounds like doing cocaine off the table.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 10 feet high. Okay.
I heard he do drugs now. You heard wrong, I've been on it for a minute. We just never act a fool. That's just how we fucking live it. And when we act a fool, it's probably cause we mixed it. Yeah, I'm always on that okie dokie. Them white boys know the deal, ain't no fucking phony. Big O know the deal, he the one who show me. Watch me ride his fucking beat like he fucking told me. Is that your girl? What's a fucking story? She kinda bad, but she riding like a fucking pony. Lock her down, or her man be her fucking story. Yeah, I'm talking about you, man, get to know me. Ain't no offense, though, I promise you. If you a real man, dude, you gon' side the truth. But I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams, and we can turn this to a nightmare.
Well, can you guys? You should be able to hear the song on the Discord.
Bring out the glass tables with the 707 now. La 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 la. I'm so gone, so gone. Bring out the glass tables. The 707 now.
You can hear everything? Okay, that's good.
La 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 la. So gone, so gone. Bring out the glass tables. The 707 now. La 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 la. So gone, so gone. Bring out the glass tables. The 707 now. 707 now. 707 now.
Okay. So I'm gonna give both of these songs separate scores, and then what my score for them combined is, and the combined score is gonna be what counts towards the album here. House of Balloons is a great progression of the story, sort of saying that he succeeded in what he was trying. He was able to get this person to come with him and sort of stoop down into his level of life, I guess, sort of ruining aspects of herself to live in his house of balloons. The instrumental's pretty solid on that one. It's not the most impressive. I think that the House of Balloons is like a solid track. That again, I prefer it lyrically than I do musically, which would probably prevent me from coming back to it casually. So it gets like a 7, like a solid to high 7. Glass Table Girls fucking sucks.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
abysmal. This
Why?
song is monotonous. It's tedious. It feels so tonally out of line with the previous track. I get what it's going for, and I can see the progression, and I appreciate what the lyrics are going for. It's not a well-written song, but I appreciate what the lyrics are going for. But man, it feels so out of place. And not only that, I don't like the writing. I think that Abel's actual performance on that track is pretty annoying. It feels like he's gone from playing a character to full on just like, how do I put this? Sounds like he's flexing, you know? The Glass Table Girls will get like a 4 for me. The combination of the two evens out at about a solid 6, like a 6.5. What about you?
It's a 10 for me. That's some
Yeah.
clears, both of them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I get where you're coming from. Like, the lyrics are a bit strange on Glass Table Girls, but I don't know. I still love it every time it comes on straight after House of Balloons. I'm vibing to it.
What is it specifically about Glass Table Girls that you enjoy? Because I'm fascinated to see what it is about that track that makes it work for you.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a good pace change. I like the beat of it. I get what you're saying with the lyrics. The lyrics aren't enjoyable, really. They do, they tell a bit, but it's not the best. I never said he was a good lyricist.
I mean, I think the album's been well written up to this point, like before this. But yeah, this song, it just feels like a bit of a step down. But hey, listen. The album is still exceeding my expectations up to this point. I went into this thing expecting to not really like it. But, the fact that we're 2 for 3 so far, it's not too bad. Next up, we have The Morning.
Oh, this is so good.
So I'm going to guess this is meant to be the morning after.
Yeah, I think so.
Getting some guitar, that's pretty cool. I think he wrote all of these songs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, never mind. He did not write. No, he got, there were tons of writers that worked on this. I've not recorded All Things Must Pass yet. That'll probably... That'll be at some point soon. Maybe Thursday.
Make that money rain as they taking off their clothes. Order plane tickets, Cali is the mission. Visit every month like I'm split life living. Let the world listen if a hater's card slipping, then my niggas stay tight. Got my back like Pippin, fast life gripping. Yeah, we still tipping. Codeine cups paint a picture so vivid. Fakes try to mimic. Get girls timid, but behind closed doors they get pulled so rigid. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money she be for.
Oh, when that sub bass kicks in, that sounds great.
Through the pain, I push it for the pleasure like a virgin to the game, a virgin to that money, a virgin to the fame. So this my only chance, so when I'm over, only pray that I flow from the bottom, closer to the top. The higher that I climb, the harder I'ma drop. These pussy ass niggas tryna hold on to their credit, so I tell them use a debit. Watch they image start to listen. I want them like discretion. Why these niggas testing? Always fucking twisting. Why these niggas testing? Shit that I got them on. Straight bar hop into the music of the ambiance. Get shit poppin'. Zombies of the night. Niggas ain't talking if they hype into the crew. Get it in like pockets. Downtown loving when the moon coming. Only place to find bass heads and hot women. All that money, the money is the money. All that money, the money is the money. All that money, the money she be for.
I have a general idea of what this song's about lyrically, but it's... I'm a little conflicted.
Better slow down, she'll feel it in the morning. Ain't the kind of girl you'll be seeing in the morning. too damn raw. Ain't no nigga worth her holding. Ain't no nigga that she holding. Man, her love is too damn foreign. Look at all that money, the money is the money. All that money, the money she be falling. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money she be folding. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. Girl, put in work.
Okay.
I love the guitar on this.
The guitar is a nice touch, yeah. This instrumental's kind of worn off for me going into like the final moments of the song, or the final quarter, I guess. I still think it sounds nice, but I don't know, for a 5-minute track that doesn't, I'd say it doesn't really switch up. Like the chorus is meant to be like this alleviated moment, I guess, that feels. This fade out sucks, by the way. The chorus is meant to be like this alleviated moment that feels, you know, like a big change in the pace, but I don't really feel like it did enough to feel like a proper switch up. And for a 5-minute track, I feel like it just gets a bit repetitive. Do you have any insight on the lyrics on this one? Because I have a kind of a general idea, but I'm trying to piece this shit together, and I'm not exactly, you know, I'm not fully seeing it.
I don't know.
You don't know? All right.
I don't know. I feel like it could be interpreted multiple ways. It
Genius.
could be a good.
Hold on a sec. I'll check the Genius page for this. Here we go.
Yippee.
Where the fuck is it? There it is. The morning. The morning has come for Abel and his love interest, and the high from the previous night sends Abel's girl departing and Abel himself into a candid, reflective state about his musical progression as well as the females that emerge in his nightlife. Prostitutes and strippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the money is the motive. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see. So now that the morning's come, she is able to actually like see the real him and where his actual motivations lie. So she dips, she bounces, she gets out of there. And now he's left in this depressed sort of repeating cycle of just trying his hardest to make his life about the money. And he hates it. And he hates himself for it, I see. This song, you know, looking at it through that lens, it kind of makes me appreciate the writing a little bit more. I still don't feel like this album is the best written. Like, some of these lines in here just feel a little bit, you know, like there's some eye roll moments throughout this song where I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. But for the most part, I think that this is actually a decent progression in the story and a solidly written track overall. And instrumentally, while it does wear off on me towards the back half, I do think that for the most part, it is a decently well-written. It's a decently paced song with an interesting enough instrumental that keeps me engaged for the most part. It's a low 7 for me, like a 7.3, somewhere in that range. How about you? What are your thoughts on this one?
Dude, the morning is amazing. Like, I think it might be the most popular on the album. I don't know. It might be that or House of Balloons.
Wicked Games is the most popular.
Wicked
on this
Games,
album.
yeah, Wicked Games on there as well.
This is number 2 though.
It's perfect.
You think it's perfect?
It's my baby. I love this album to bits. I feel like I can't say a bad thing about it.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, but I don't know. I like it. I like the guitar. I like the vocals. I get what you mean with some of the lines being a bit eye-rolly. But it's his debut. You gotta give it to him. He was just a baby.
Yeah.
He was growing up.
How old was he when this came out?
Oh, I don't know. He was born in like the 1990s.
Let's see. The we
I've been in like his 20s, late 20s.
34. So he would have been 20 when this came out. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's done some musical maturing. I gotta give him that. You know.
Exactly.
And still, for a debut, this is pretty impressive. You know. Again, I'm liking this so far. You know, I gave that song a 7. That's a that's a positive score. None of these songs have gotten a negative score so far. You know, the lowest score I've given is a 6. So, you know, can't complain too
It
much.
better not go any lower than a 6, I swear to God.
You never know. Next up, we have Wicked Games. Maybe the song's going to be ass.
She'll never fucking know that. These fucking eyes that I'm staring at. Let me see that.
The swearing's really bad here. It's very edgy. It's like, she'll never fucking know that. These fucking eyes that I'm staring at. It feels like, you know, I'm 11 years old and I've just like learned what swear words are. You know, that's what that shit feels like.
Hadn't he? Bro was learning. That's what you do when you're immature. You swear all the time.
He's 20 years old. He's got to pack it up at some point.
Okay, alright.
It's very edgy. John Lennon swore better. There you go.
And I emptied out my cards too. Now I'm fucking leaning on that. Bring your love, baby. I could bring
wow.
the shade.
Literally sounds like listening to an 11-year-old.
I got my heart right here. I got my scars.
The instrumental's great though.
Bring the cups, baby. I could bring the drink. Bring your body, baby. I could bring you fame. And that's my motherfucking words too. Just let me motherfucking love you. Listen, I'll give you all I got. Give me all for this. I need confidence in myself. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Listen, I'll give you all of it.
Something's up about the vocals.
I need all of it.
The vocals are alright. Again, they do sound very processed here. Again, but I don't mind
it. So tell me you love me. Only for tonight. Only for. Even though you don't love me. Just tell me you love me. I'll give you what I need. I'll give you what. Even though you don't love me. Yeah, yeah. Let me see you dance. I love to watch you dance. Take you down another level and get you dancing with the devil. Take a shot of this, but I'm wanting you. I'm on that shit that you can't smell, baby. So put put down your perfume. Bring your love, baby, I could bring my shame. Bring the drugs, baby, I could bring my pain. Oh, I got my heart right here. Oh, I got my scars right
I'm gonna need to take a look at Genius for this
Bring
one.
the cups, baby, I could bring the drink.
Sort of seems like
Bring your body, baby,
it's him trying to actively look for someone who is equally as broken as he is and being like, let's both just get lost in drugs.
So let me motherfucking love you. Listen, ma, I'll give you all I got. Give me all for this. I need confidence in myself.
Okay, I'm gonna check the Genius now.
Listen, ma, I'll give you all of me. Give me all of it. I need all of it to myself. I need all of it. So tell me you love me. Only for even though you don't love me. Just tell me you love me. I'll give you all I need. I'll give you all, even though you don't love me.
Okay, I see.
What did Genius tell you?
I'm just looking back at these lyrics after reading that Genius annotation. So yeah, I'll wait for the song to end, then I'll explain it because it made the song click for me. Okay, that was an awkward cut at the end there. So, how's it going, Ranke? This song is now that, you know, the person that he was with has left, and that he has realized that he's just spending so much time getting lost in drugs and making as much money as possible, he needs an ego boost. So, he goes out and he finds a prostitute, hires her, and essentially he knows that she doesn't actually love him, but because he needs that rush again, he is getting her to pretend that she does. The line that stood out to me is, listen, I'll give you all of me, give me all of it, I need all of it to myself. That's him saying that, like, this isn't something that he wants, he just feels as if he needs it to feel whole again. So it's a wicked game. He's getting lost in drugs again. He is doing something that's going to cause him immense detrimental mental damage because he's just an idiot and he feels as if this will solve all of his problems.
To put it bluntly, yeah.
To put it bluntly, this guy's a fucking moron and he needs to grow up. That actually made the song click with me. Initially, I thought it was really poorly paced, and that the instrumental sort of started to just get a little bit, again, like monotonous, kind of like the previous song did a little bit at points. But having that context of having it just be like being at a point of a near mental break and just desperately scrambling for anything to try and fix it, that kind of makes how slow that song is kind of reflective of how slow the passage of time is for him and just how much he's, you know, feels like he's just getting lost in trying to fix things and is unable to. I'd give that song like an 8.5, I think. That was, yeah, the best song we've had since track 2. That was...
Okay.
We're finally getting another great track, you know what I'm saying? How about you, Bob? What are your thoughts?
It's such a good track. It's an easy 10.
Easy 10?
Obviously, yeah.
I mean, what about it makes it a 10?
Everything about it makes it a 10. I like the lyrics on this one. I
Yeah,
don't
this is
think
well
there's any
written.
bad lyrics. I don't think I'll ever listen to it the same way after, I'd swear and comment.
Oh yeah, no, the swearing is terrible. It
I don't
legit is
think I
like
don't like my brain doesn't clock swearing in songs unless it's pointed out. So, thanks for pointing it out.
yeah, the swearing's really bad. It sounds like it reminds me of when I was in year 6 and I'd like go to the park with my friends and I'd be like, "Oh, my mum's not around. I could say bad words." That's what it reminds me of.
Well, that's kind of what it is. He just moved out, hadn't he? He was like on his own. He's doing all this like shit that he's not allowed, like drugs and fucking prostitutes and saying motherfucker twice in a row.
Yeah, but it gives it a hint of edginess and you know my mum. Like that's how it feels, and it's like okay,
He's trying to navigate his way through life in a very bad way, but he's navigating it. There's like less swearing in like his upcoming albums.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, he got too
it makes
commercial.
sense.
You know, he sold out. He stopped the swearing. Listen,
Yeah.
yeah, Ryan K. Was the context that he was like newly homeless during this, or
Yeah.
yeah. So again, the swearing isn't that big of a problem. If I'm listening to this casually, I'm not gonna care. But it's when I'm sat here actually like picking it apart and actually like looking at the lyrics and shit that I'm kind of like, okay. But still, I think it's a solid track, the best we've had since track 2, and a great bounce back for this album. I can see why it's the biggest song on the album. It's a really solid one. Up next, we have The Party and the After Party. 7.5 minutes. Right, Jay. Jay just commented in my chat, ooh, who's the slag? Right.
I know your thoughts. Oh, you bout it. You're a big girl, and it's your world. And I'ma let you do it how you wanna, girl.
It's B, exactly, there you go, the B emoji.
I know you know, I know.
It's kind of crazy that in 10 days, chat, for those of you who don't know, in 10 days, we're going to be in person, and Jay, and Max.
I got you, girl. Oh, I got it, girl. With your Louis V bag, tats on your arms, high heel shoes make you 6 feet tall. Everybody wants it, you can have them all, but I got what you need. Girl, I got your back, I got it all. Hold your drink, baby, don't you fall. Be there in a minute, baby, just one call. You don't gotta ask me.
I can't, it's because it's Discord. I'm like streaming my own Discord, so it's flipped for me. You're seeing the mirrored version of me, chat. Is this a sample or a feature? Kind of sounds like a sample.
I will do.
Bring your friends if you want. We can share, or we can keep it simple, baby. We can just buy.
Wait. He was homeless during this, right? Where did he get the budget for this? This is really
He was
well
homeless, and then the whole House of Balloons thing comes from because he did end up buying a house with some of his friends, and I think he said that it was like the most depressing house he'd ever lived in. And so what they did was they quite literally filled the house with balloons
I see.
to try
So
and make it.
this was during that time then. He was in the House of Balloons while recording this, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, being homeless, but being able to, like, how would he get the studio space and shit like that? But no, that does make more sense. I'm going to guess this was just home recorded, not in a studio.
I think so. I don't know much about like the actual recording of the
Okay.
album.
Fair enough. I'm going to guess that that's the case then.
This song sampled Master of None by Beach Houses.
By who?
Beach Houses.
I'll supply with it. I got you, girl. Oh, I got it, girl. With your Louis V bag.
Oh, B, it's just Beach House, not Beach Houses. It's only one house.
Oh, sorry.
Silly Billy.
The entire cul-de-sac, isn't it?
I got it all. Hold your
Drink, baby, don't you fall. Be there in a minute, baby, just one call. You don't gotta ask me. Oh,
He's doing a lot with like thick, heavy sub bass on this album, which is normally I don't like that. I don't like it when, you know, an entire thing just turns into like, oh, look at how heavy the sub bass is. But I feel like it's done actually surprisingly well here. Feels like it actually elevates these songs instead of like in a lot of other songs. It feels like it cheapens it. It works well here.
I'll supply with it. I got you, girl. Oh, I got it, girl. Won't you lie with it? Lie with it. I know you wanna. I got you, girl.
Don't know why, but these backing vocals remind me of Justin Bieber, like older Justin Bieber.
I knew you were about to say some stupid shit. You had that smile on your face.
You know what? I'm running this back. Listen to how he says "lie." It sounds like Justin Bieber.
Won't you lie with it? Lie.
Sounds like a Justin Bieber backing vocal.
I know you wanna.
I'm talking like older
The
Justin
album.
Bieber. Bieber. It sounds like older Justin Bieber. I'm not saying it's bad. It reminds me of
I
it.
got you, girl. Oh, I got it, girl.
Bieber stole from The Weeknd, exactly.
I think I'm fucking gone, rolling on this floor, messing up your carpet. I'll get on it after 4 more sessions of this drum on your floor. Should've fucking rolled, but I fucking rolled, feeling like a million.
Okay,
bucks before.
dude. Okay, buddy.
Walked through this door, when I walked through your door, can't believe I made it, but I made it, that's for sure, for sure. Your loving, I need more, I need yours. She ain't looking for that unconditional. What the fuck these bitches on? They want what I'm sitting on. They don't want my love, they just want my potential. Fuck it all, sipping
Okay.
on this, baby, living off this. Got me drowning in your love, got me drowning in the mist.
This is probably the best written song on the album, in my opinion. I think that the writing here is actually really solid.
The feeling I would give to you. Oh, you.
Yeah, JC.
You. Oh, you.
I don't know, I like how the thing looks in the trailer.
Oh, I got it, girl. With me. With me. Whoa, you. Oh, you. Whoa, you. Oh, you. Oh, I got it, girl. Oh, I got it, girl. With me. With me. I got a brand new girl, call her Rudolph. She'll probably OD before I show her to mama. All these girls trying to tell me
An
she
actual
got
moment
no
of self-reflection. A
love.
moment
These
of
girls
realization.
never, ever got a
He's kind of
blowjob.
piecing together the facts that the way he's living his life and the people he's choosing to associate with isn't very good for him.
Stops, then I
Okay.
might get violent. No calls would stop it. So, mama, please stop calling, and we can play all night. It just takes one night to let me fucking prove this feeling I'ma give to you. Oh, you.
thing that he improves on down the line from like later songs that I've heard from him is that these early songs are a little too repetitive. I get why he's doing it here, but it doesn't... It can get a little bit much at certain points. He does definitely improve on that down the line of kind of letting the ideas have enough space to breathe and not overdoing them. That's like one of very few negatives I have about that song. Great transition into Coming Down. It's one of very few negatives that I have about that song. The other one being that, again, it's doing the edgy swearing thing again, and it's very awkward. And I also think that the song didn't really warrant 7.5 minutes. I feel like that was maybe a bit much for this track. It could have probably better suited 5.5 to 6 minutes. It does have certain points where I'm kind of like, okay, I get it. Time to move on. But for the most part, I think that's the best written song on the album. Progresses the story in an absolutely fantastic way of him sort of having a moment of self-actualization and realization, sort of coming to terms with the fact that the people he's associating with and his choice of lifestyle is actually very detrimental, and it's doing nothing but causing him harm. And he's kind of missing that person that he was with before, seemingly. That's sort of kind of what I'm getting from the chorus, is that he's missing the person he was with before, because she was one of the very few people who actually cared about who he was as a person, and then left because the person he was clearly not the best version of himself. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. What does Genius say? Yeah, we'll get B's interpretation first, B's thoughts on the song, and then I'll check Genius.
I'm nowhere near as in depth as you are. You're making me feel stupid.
Don't listen. It's fine. It's fine. Just give your general thoughts.
It did drag. I'm not too much of a fan of the party and the after party. The first half it has me, and then after that it loses me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's satisfying, like all the vocals like layered on top of each other when he's like,
Wow. So, I mean, it sounds like the Weeknd's in the room with us. You know what I'm saying? That was incredible.
Leave me
Fucking
alone.
hell. Jesus Christ.
I've got no auto-tune. Fuck off.
Yeah. And you're Northern as well, so you know you already get like negative points on the vocal side.
I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I would have given it a 10, but I feel like I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
Fair enough. My score for that song is a low 8. 8.3, 8.4, somewhere in that range. Still a great song, just has some minor pacing issues. Ryan K gave that a 6, right? Ryan K thought it was mid. That's bad aim. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck is this? The highlights? I don't want to be looking at no compilation album. Party in the after party. 6 as well for you, Chivo. Damn. I was going to do
Jeez.
In this 2-part song, Abel gives temporary love, sex, and drugs to a girl who desperately wants it. During the party, Abel's not willing. Okay, so the first half of the song is him giving in one last time. However, once he's got a falling for him, Abel begins to show his true colors during the after party, both the destructive lifestyle he lives and the come down from the drugs he's taken have a toll on him when nobody's looking. I see. So it is kind of this moment of him realizing that it's actually taking a toll on not only his physical but also his mental health. It's genius shit, B. See, I've got 6 squillion IQ for piecing this together. You know, I'm a real.
Shut the fuck up.
What? You're telling me I'm not a genius?
Your head is so far up your ass.
Yeah, I know. And what? It's nice up there. It's warm.
Is it?
Yeah. Up next we have Coming Down. Ryan K, we were meant to do this in August of last year, so then we just decided let's actually get this shit done. So that's why she's invading. Yeah, it's my fault. It actually is my fault as well. I just didn't arrange it. That's why she's invading the stream. I think I've heard this.
I got something to tell you, but don't know how I'ma say it. I guess that I could only say one thing. Girl, I've been bad again.
Oh, he's been a bad boy.
He's been a bad boy.
Cause with this money comes problems, and with these problems come solutions. And I use them when I'm faded, I forget what you mean to me. Hope you know what you mean to me. The party's finished and I want you to know. I'm feeling everything before I got up. I always want you and I'm in love. I always want you and I'm in love.
Yeah, I think I've been sent this in on the stream before. I think I've heard this.
I always want you and I'm in love. I always want you and I'm in love.
He samples anime in this song. That's disgusting. 0 out of 10. I thought I said pooping again, but it says popping again.
I tried to quit.
I was like, yo, hold on. You might be cooking.
That's why my niggas got me to the end. Supply what I take, I take what's
I was reading ahead in the lyrics, I was like, pooping
I
again.
ain't lying to nobody but me. And you and me. But you especially. The party's finished and I want you to know. I'm feeling everything before I got up. I always want
I did the HD thing,
I always want you and
yeah. Reading ahead, I can't help it. I've got a lyric card in front of me.
Right down, right down, right down. I always want you and I'm in love. I always want you and I'm in love.
Yeah, vocal layering on this album is one of its biggest strong suits. I feel like
Right down.
the use of layering in general is just so well done. Oh my god. Yeah, I agree, DHD Blade.
Completely forgot about this bit.
She caught in a YouTube comment, yeah. Listen, sampling anime, I don't actually give a shit about that, but I want to know, what purpose does it serve this song? Realistically speaking, why is
It's
it here?
fun. Why not?
It kind of just feels like padding the runtime, though. For a song that is as serious as this, that's such a pivotal moment in the story of him sort of... It feels like he's worrying about commitment.
I mean, what does he actually say, though?
This song, it looking back through these lyrics, he's saying, I always want you when I'm coming down, but then it seems like it's sort of hinting at a feeling of uncertainty after he has finished the process of coming down, and sort of fearing commitment.
What does the Japanese say?
I mean, there's the word something in there, but besides that, I'm not too sure. I don't
Oh,
speak
nice,
Japanese.
thanks. That tells us a lot.
It brings in the weebs. There you go. Genius might have an English translation for this shit. Let's have a look. I wish you would not trouble me. What you're doing makes me uncomfortable. You are cowardly, Shiru. You have learned about my past and used that against me several times. Even when you know my answer, even though you know my sins. That does kind of play into this, actually.
See?
The theme of, like, manipulation, because... Okay, maybe it's not a dumb idea to have it. It's a dumb idea to have it in here. But it does tie into the song. But the fact that I have to, like, look up what it means to figure out why it makes sense. Okay? Maybe that's my fault for only knowing one language and being an ignorant prick, but, you know.
Legit. Get better.
Yeah. Either that or The Weeknd is a weeb. Probably. That would probably be the case. Is he known for watching anime, B?
Not that I'm aware of. That's more of like a Megan Thee Stallion thing.
More of a Kanye West thing.
He's a weeb?
Yeah, he's a big anime guy.
Jeez.
You can't help but think of The Idol, yeah? Did you watch The Idol, B?
Obviously.
How was
It's
it?
great. I loved it.
Right.
I'm biased. I like the music that came out of it was great.
That's an unpopular opinion. People did not like
Really?
people didn't like the show and they didn't like the music. I think.
love music.
But hey, listen, to each their own. I didn't watch it, and I've not heard many of the songs from it, so I
Yeah,
can't.
don't. You are like, you would hate it.
Yeah.
You would so hate it.
I saw one of the scenes where he was like, one of the scenes where like the guy was talking to his girlfriend or something like that, and then he just got unnecessarily pissed at him and then just beat the shit out of him. I saw that scene.
He plays such a funny character. It's great. There's like a scene of him like in a closet. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he come out of the closet?
No, he comes in the closet.
Oh, does he? That's good
Yeah.
aim. That's good aim.
Into a wall. It's great.
Right. He apparently watches anime from some quick research. Yeah? Sounds about right. Coming down. You know what? This album, outside of tracks 3 and 4 being not as solid as the rest of this album's pretty good. I like that song a lot as well. That one's a flat 8 for me. I do feel like it's a little bit, again, awkwardly paced, and I feel like some of the repetition does get to be a bit much at certain points, and I don't really see what purpose the sample from the anime serves to this track, despite having some similarities in terms of themes of the dialogue and you know what the song's saying. But besides that, I think the instrumental is fantastic. Some of the best production on the entire album lands on this song. I think that the vocal layering is stunning. I think that Abel's voice on this track is the best it's been on the entire album. And I also do really appreciate the lyrics on this one. I feel like the writing has really taken a step up moving into the back half here. One's a flat 8 for me. I know we're going to be doing a Moonshape pool after this because I need to pick an album that she's not heard. Doing a Moonshape pool. All right, B, what are your thoughts on that song?
10 is perfect. I love Coming Down. It's really I feel like it's kind of eerie. I don't know. It has a spooky
Yeah.
vibe for me.
Yeah, it's a spooky track.
And I don't know, I like that. But it's not too spooky though, you know, like
It's not too
Swans level.
Not Swans level. We should have done To Be Kind. I can still
No, we
change
should
it. You want to
not.
listen to a 2-hour album, B?
2-hour album?
Yeah, all of the weekends. All of Swans
What's
is.
the
You know.
what's the album with the really scary song in it that you showed me?
Oh,
Like
what is it?
creepy one. Like it was so bad.
It's something Avenue Blues. Hold on, it's on the Sia. I forget the name of the song. I've told you the lore with that song, haven't I? 93rd Avenue Blues.
You probably have, but I've just blacked it out.
The lore for that song was I used to listen to music when I fell asleep a lot. I don't do it now because I don't have like earphones and wearing these headphones while I sleep. I can't
Oh
do it
yeah, no, I
sleeping on my side.
remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, I put on the Sia and I woke up as the song 93rd Avenue Blues came on after having a nightmare, and I had a panic attack. Because I'm gonna include this in the video. People of the video, waking up to this after you've had a nightmare. Okay. That was like, God, that was like 2 years ago now. I would have been like 15 when that happened. Okay, I was but a lad. Okay.
Oh, just a wee little lad.
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue this shit. Up next we got Loft Music. Down to the final two. Listen to King Gizzard and said the King Gizzard has been too frequent for me to have a reaction already.
So baby, take your clothes off. A chance like this, you may never get to show off what you talking about.
Alright,
Unless you like to tease, baby. In reality, you don't know what I please, baby. Blue ball queen, take your fucking seat, baby. Write it out now. I know you want.
No, we're not doing Oasis.
Let's do Oasis.
Fuck that. We're doing a different British band, a good British band.
Cause I don't play unless it's keys and I play all day.
The Idol's entertaining no matter what. It does look kind of fun bad, yeah. Is it? If it's fun bad, I might watch it. Yeah.
I can see why it's bad, but I also enjoy it.
I promise you won't see that I'm only fucking 20, girl. Amnesia, put your mind in a dream world. What you doing in the bathroom? I hear noises in the bathroom. Baby, it's okay. We can do it in the living room. Twist some turns and them. The only girls that we fuck with seem to have 20 different pills in them.
Don't you start, Chivo. Don't you start.
Next man and the next man's bitch won the third man. Eddie Murphy shit. Yeah, we trade places.
Eddie Murphy.
And then we fuck faces. Yeah, we know just how to get a buzz. Mix it with the hash. Come fuck with us. I'm raw, motherfucker, I'm raw. Love so lost. Some of niggas, man, these bitches can't touch what we got if they want it. I'll plug any nigga that'll step, man. I got him, yeah, I got him till the ending of our credits. Life's such a movie, filmed independent. Us against the city. Please
New
don't
Weeknd
get
is better.
offended when we don't answer your calls. And if you got a
I listened to me and B listened to like some of the final songs on that album on Brad Tay's stream the other day. I didn't like it at all. I really didn't like it. I thought he said the R word, like, are you, you know. I was like, huh? I hate fun. I do not hate fun, okay? I just hate any and all artists in the top 10 on Spotify, okay? I need to.
What, even Bruno Mars, who's currently at number 1?
Yeah, even Bruno Mars. I hate all of his songs. That Silk Sonic album was trash. Nice atmospherics here. Yeah, I love the new sexy rap. For fuck's sake, 8-Ball. Are you seeing this? Fucking 8-Ball,
Yeah.
do I hate fun? Yes. That's a piss take. Is this visualizer on the screenshot here? Is this actually like the music video for this? Because he's wearing the same getup that he was wearing in Blinding Lights. Is he always wearing that in the videos?
No.
Okay. Because the Weeknd is like a consistent character. Like all of the albums are like tied together, right?
Yeah.
They're all about the same guy.
Yep.
So. That's an excellent question. Is Echoes of Silence better or the same with this album?
See, under this album I put Thursday, and then under Thursday I put Echoes of Silence. Echoes of Silence is like such a deep album. That's the one that's got Initiation on it, you know.
I don't know. Have I heard that?
No, the song I was on about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
dark album.
Is this you when you listen to the album? You're like,
Wah, wah.
wow. You know, for a 6-minute song that has such a slow and atmospheric outro, it's well paced. He's picked up the pacing a lot. No, do you guys just see me with a female and assume that we're together? What the fuck? No. That's like the third time I've been asked that. It's a bad aim. Yeah, it's kind of ambient.
I love this.
My nan says you're very pretty. She's in the chat right now. I am gay, there you go. I mean, I'm not all the way there. I'm halfway there. I do like girls too, despite what many people would believe. Loft Music. That's the best song on the album. I give it a flat 9. I think that was the best paced. I think that the ambition on that track is actually really well executed. The fact that he has like this big, long, atmospheric, almost ambient outro. And it doesn't feel like a complete break in the pace is fantastic. Again, speaking of the pacing, I think it's an incredibly well-paced song. I think that the writing on that track is stunning. Abel's voice is some of the best it's been on the entire project. That song really is like the best display of talent that I think is on this album, which a debut mixtape should be a display of talent more than anything, in my opinion. And I think that song is a fantastic example of that. So yeah, it gets flat 9 for me.
Yippee.
That was the most unenthused yippee I've heard in my life.
Yippee!
There you go.
I'm glad you like it. I love Loft Music. I love the intro to Loft Music. It's so fun. I'm not gonna mimic it because you'll just make fun of me.
Oh no, please. The stage is yours.
I'm good.
Okay.
It feels like it should drag, but it doesn't drag. It feels really short, and then you kind of look at it and realize how long it actually is.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost in. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
10.
10. Fair enough. See, guys, you think she's glazing? This is gonna be me when we get to a moon-shaped pool. Okay, it's just gonna be like 10. We're on the final track. God, we've been recording. We've been recording just over an hour. We kind of speed ran through this album a little bit. It's been good. We've been efficient. Next track, final song, The Knowing. This is the only song on this album to have under 100 million streams, by the way. So this is a big fucking album. Okay, everyone's heard this shit except me, apparently. Jesus, those vocals are loud. I know what you did.
So I'ma let you taste her. I ain't washing my sins.
I feel like I missed something on the previous track lyrically. I'm struggling to figure. All right, hold on. We're going to Genius for this already. I'm already confused. I see. Okay. So I thought this song was about the same person that the previous song was about, but no, it's about a new person who has been sleeping around as much as he has, and he has the knowledge of that.
I swear it's okay.
It's starting to seem like going into the final songs, it's less of a actual consistent story and more like snapshots of different events, with just some of the songs being connected to each other. So it's not like a full-on concept album, it's just some of the songs tie into each other. It's more like just different pieces of this guy's life across a short span of time. I was like, hard to keep me up. But then I was like, oh, that's legit. It's on the tin, you know what I'm saying?
The more of you, the merrier. Our longing take a look at what you've Baby, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm more interested by this closer than I am enjoying it. I think it's interesting. I think it's, it's a cool statement to close off on, but I can't say that I'm particularly very invested. Vocals are still strong, I'll give it that. I feel like the vocals have taken such a step up in the back half. They don't feel anywhere near as processed as they did on the first handful of songs. Like how the song progressed? That's an interesting progression, yeah. Okay. I appreciate the attempt to go for a kind of big finish, slower song here, but I just kind of, with the lyrics being as inconsequential as they are, it's just him with another person, and he knows that she sleeps around as much as he does. Okay. Doesn't feel like the best, most definitive way to close out the disjointed story of this album. I just kind of feel like this song doesn't, especially having so many moments on this album that feel so pivotal, such big, massive moments in this guy's life where he is realizing so much about himself, only for this song to just be kind of a moment of, how do I put this? Again, just such an consequential moment by comparison.
It's ironic.
It's ironic? I could see it being ironic, yeah.
He's kind of moaning that she's sleeping around like he's not been doing the same thing.
Okay. I still don't think that as works as well for a closer, but I don't know. I do
Yeah.
think the song's well written. Again, I find the writing interesting. I find the progression pretty interesting. It's just I think it's a little awkwardly paced. Again, like some of the other tracks on this album, and I'm not too crazy on the instrumental itself. It does feel like it sort of just starts to get a little bit too grand. Like it's trying to do too much in terms of being a big emotional finish, and it just doesn't really feel like it sticks the landing fully. I would give this song a solid 6, I think. Like a 6.6, 6.7. That's still positive. It makes positive. I just don't think the album ends on its strongest note. How about you?
Uh, um, I was a 10. I love this song. I love the guitar on this track. I think it's really cool, especially like near the end as it's like kind of fading out.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's slow. His voice sounds good. I don't know. I like the irony of it because it kind of brings it round. He's like bragging that he's like sleeping around, and then on the last track, he's like, "Damn, she's been sleeping around."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I see it. I see the vision. It's just I see the vision, but I don't have the vision. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's a good way of putting it.
Mm.
Okay, that was House of Balloons by The Weeknd. I'll start with my thoughts because you know it's my channel. I'm more important.
Oh, okay.
This is a good album. This is a solid, considering it's a debut. It's a very solid release, and it exceeded my expectations a lot. I went into this not expecting too much, not being the biggest fan of The Weeknd, and seeing that this was a debut, and seeing. Listen, I don't let Fantano dictate my opinions, but me and him tend to agree on a lot of things because we have similar taste. So seeing him give this a 3, it made me a bit worried. But I left this thing feeling as if this album is just a really competently put together, very sharp, very cleverly written, sort of display of talent for The Weeknd. I think that it's incredibly produced. I think that a lot of the writing on particular tracks, you know, you go on to see how good of a writer he becomes further on down the line. You see the parts, you know, there's a lot that can be improved on here in terms of the writing, but you can also see a lot of his strengths being put out here. And not only that, I think that the actual sequencing of this album is pretty great, like the actual track placements, considering it's a mixtape. A lot of these songs feel connected. It feels like there's an actual through line here, and all of these songs kind of feel like they flow into each other really well. The biggest problems for me are, again, just like feeling, again, like the weak points in his writing do sort of make the songs feel a bit immature or a bit edgy at certain points. I feel like the actual the pacing of the tracks themselves can get a little bit sloppy at certain points, particularly on some of these longer cuts. I feel like the actual storytelling itself, on certain tracks, particularly like the closer, and on a song like, you know, House of Balloons, Glass Table Girls, it can just kind of be a little spotty at points and a little feel very disjointed. But even despite those flaws, I think this is a very solid release that coming back to will probably only really grow on me. How about you?
I love this album so much. I appreciate it as music and that I can casually listen to it and enjoy it and that it sounds nice. But I feel like I appreciate it more as it actually tells like a story and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes more sense when you listen to the other discs on the mixtape.
Dicks on the misc tape. I'm putting that in quotes in a minute. Dicks on the misc tape.
Please, Joan.
That's so fucking funny. Hold on. I'm putting that in quotes right now.
My God.
Anyway, continue with your thoughts while I do that. Dicks on the misc tape.
Did I actually say dicks?
I don't know. I think you did.
Did I?
It sounded like you mixed it up and you said dicks on the misc tape. Either way,
Oh,
I'm
I
putting it in
just-
quotes. I don't care if it's what you said or not. That's funny as fuck.
Good hope. I love it. Going back to it and like listening to it from a point where I kind of have to like judge it. I can see where some of it sounds really immature with the fuck here, fuck there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm biased. I love this album.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be my
It doesn't even
favorite.
need to be biased, you know. You just like the album. It aligns with your
I
taste.
do, yeah. I like the imagery and everything that comes with it. I don't know. It's great.
Yeah, it's a very visual album. I didn't really bring it up at all, but he does a great job of visual storytelling, sort of setting a scene, even just with the instrumentals as well. You can kind of envision what's going on around him as well as what's going on in his mind, which I appreciate. Yeah, it's a solid album. I'm gonna add up my score. I don't imagine you need to add up your scores to figure out your score for this album. But yeah, I'm gonna add up my scores and then I'll tell you guys what the big number for this thing is. 6.5, 7.3, 8.5, 8.4, 8, 9, 6.6. Divide that by 9. Okay. I am feeling a 7.9 out of 10 on this album. It's a very good album. It is a solid, strong release. Great crop of tracks here. Some songs that I'm not as crazy on, but for the most part, I feel like this is just a solid-ass release. And a very interesting way to start off the Weeknd discography. I wonder what your score is. I wonder.
I only gave What You Need a 9, didn't
You gave What You
Did I-
Need a 9, and you also gave...
I? Which one did I give a 9? Was it the party and the after party?
hold on a sec. 1, 2,
It
3,
might
4,
have been.
5, 6. No, you gave... Yeah, the party and the after party, you gave a 9.
Right, so 89.
This album's an 89 for you?
Apparently, yeah.
Wait, how did you calculate the score?
Well, because I only gave those two a 9, didn't I?
Yeah, but did you divide it by the amount of songs on the album, or did you just add the scores together?
Bear with me, I got a 4 in math.
You gotta divide it by the amount of songs on the album.
How many songs are on the album?
9.
9. Okay, 9.8888889.
So your score would be a 98, but I'm guessing your personal score would be a 10. You know, regardless of
Yeah,
how the maths
it's-
work. Okay.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, for me, for you, it's a perfect album. For me, I think it's really good. It exceeded my expectations, and it has me interested to maybe check out some more Weeknd stuff. I don't know, maybe I can listen to the rest of the trilogy or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, solid album. I'm glad you picked this one, and you know, because I've seen some of the stuff you listen to, and
Like
Since-
what?
I don't know. I'll see what you're listening to on Spotify, and I'll be like, damn, that song fucking sucks.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what?
What bad music do I listen? I'm always listening to like The Weeknd most of the time.
I don't know, but I've seen you. Specific examples aren't even fucking coming to mind now. You put me on the spot, damn it. But no, there has been some stuff that I've seen that you've listened to that I'm just like, damn, that shit sucks. So I'm glad you picked a good album. I'm glad you picked a good
Great.
album.
Okay, thanks.
All right. I'm gonna do the outro, then we will stop recording, and then we're gonna get started on the milkshake pool. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below. How does it compare to other Weeknd albums for you? Make sure you check out Bee's channel in the description. I'm in a couple of her videos. Only check those ones out and not the ones that I'm not in, because let's be honest, I kind of carry. Links in the description as well to my Discord, my album of the year, my other channels, and my Twitter. Check those out if you haven't. Like and sub if you haven't. We are very close to 2K as of when I'm recording this. Might even be past that by the time this is up. And yeah, I'll see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye-bye. Alright. That's album 1 done, chat. Now we have Now we're going into my ballpark, okay? This is the first ever re-reaction that I've done as well. This is the first time I've ever covered an album twice.
I'm so ready to cry.
Yeah, I think I think you might cry at True Love Waits. That's my prediction, is that song will get you. I'm trying to think. I don't know. This album used to really get me emotionally, but now I have more of an emotional response to In Rainbows than this one. True Love Waits is a tearjerker of a song, but the rest of the album, I just love the atmosphere.
Yeah, didn't you say that Weird Fishes makes you cry?
Oh yeah, most of the songs on In Rainbows have made me cry before. Let me actually go through this. Nude has made me cry. Weird Fishes have made me cry. All I Need has made me cry. Reckon has made me cry. House of Cards has made me cry. Videotapes made me cry. I've shed tears to a lot of Radiohead music. You think Burn the Witch is absolutely one of the best Radiohead songs? It's one of their best openers, easily. Yeah. All right, now I'm debating something. Do I go make a cup of tea real quick, or do we go straight into the album? The answer is we go straight into the album.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna reset the scores here on the notepad. I'm not gonna keep track of my scores because I don't need to, but I'll keep track of yours. First Radiohead album you've heard since 2018 or 2019. You're in for a treat. This is one of their best. Okay. Who knows? This thing might even grow to be the 4th Radiohead 10 out of 10 this year. I don't imagine it will. Anyway.
We'll see about it.
I'm going to hit start recording, and we will get into this. Hello everyone, welcome to the Human Reviews channel, and today we have the second video with B. Last time we listened to House of Balloons by The Weeknd. We literally just finished that album like 5 minutes ago, and now we are getting into the album that I picked for this, and that is A Moon-Shaped Pool. This is the first ever re-reaction I have done on this channel. This is the only time that I have ever covered an album twice, and the reason that I picked this album is because I got B to listen to another very sad album called A Crow Looked at Me, and she had an emotional response to it, so I'd be fascinated to see how this also very depressing album would sort of, I don't know, I'm intrigued to see your response to this. That's actually a good question that Ryan K put in chat. Is this your first Radiohead album?
Yeah.
Yes. This isn't a very good place to start, but I'm kind of glad about that because it's one of their best. It's one of my favorites. I have another reaction up on the channel, just a solo reaction. It's probably not going to be as good as this one, because A, I was doing it by myself, and B, that was back when I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. So I'm hoping I can get a more in-depth analysis, as well as have her. Wait, I'm not on your screen. I'm not pointing at you, am I? I need to point this way to point at you. But on the stream, I'm pointing at you.
In the distance.
I don't know. I'm fascinated to see what you're going to think of this album. B has heard Burn the Witch. I remember you liking that song a lot.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's going to be a fresh reaction for her. I've heard this album countless times. I know these songs like the back of my hand. I think I might know all of the words to this entire album. I think.
Jesus.
Like, it's that type of album for me. But with that being said, this album came out in 2016. It's 11 tracks, 52 minutes. This is a sad album. It's a depressing album. The context for this album, of course, being that this came right after Tom York and his wife had gotten divorced, and then she passed a couple of months later. And they also had the death of Nigel Godrich's father before this album. So there was a lot of very deep, very just depressed feelings across the board. And I think there was some other stuff going on within the band as well with some of the other members. So they were in a very dark state when they created this, and that heavily influenced the more acoustic sound of this album and the more dark lyrics. And a lot of these songs are actually repurposed older Radiohead tracks, like Full Stop was originally made during the King of Limbs era. True Love Waits took 20 years to be released, and it went through multiple different versions. It was an electronic track, it was an acoustic guitar track. On this album, it's a piano ballad. So there's a lot of repurposed songs on here, which is pretty fascinating. But anyway, enough of me yapping. I'm so excited. Let's get into this. Track 1, Burn the Witch. What? Fuck you giggling at?
Evo.
Yeah, already sucks. God, Johnny Greenwood's string arrangements are so good.
This is a roundup. This is a low flying panic attack. Sing a song on the jukebox that goes.
Shit is transcendent right there. I like that the album starts on a political note. Carrion Lowell, oh my god. Getting
that?
beat to listen, that's a Sufjan Stevens album. One of the most depressing albums of all time. I've not listened to it, but the stuff I've heard off of it is like, damn. That album would fucking wreck you, I bet. Yeah, the fact that the album starts off politically, I think this song is about corrupt politicians. That's kind of what I get from it. Yeah, like shooting the messengers, burning the witches, they know where you live. I like that it starts off politically. Easier to listen to. I don't know, I feel like this album's kind of an easy listen. It's very instrumentally satisfying. Fucking Beacon, man. How's it going, Aaron? Yeah, we're doing a moonshake pool. I think there's an acoustic guitar that comes in there that's kind of just, it's not really strumming any chords, it just feels like just banging on the strings while they're all muted. I just noticed that. Radiohead knows where you live? Exactly. Exactly. That song's a 10 for me. One of the best album openers ever. That song is fucking transcendent. The Johnny Greenwood string arrangement is gorgeous. One of his best string arrangements across the board, particularly when you move into just these big cascading sections where all of this sub bass comes in. Tom York's voice is just soaring above everything else, and the strings are matching that, you know. Yeah, Johnny Greenwood, his strings across this album are so good. They're so good. And also I like that it starts off politically, you know. Talking about corrupt politicians, burning witches at the stake, they know where you live, shooting messengers, stuff like that, avoiding eye contact with each other so that people don't know that you're conspiring against them. It's genius, B. It's genius.
Is it?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this song? I'm gonna try and keep my thoughts more brief because I've spoken about this album before.
I think for a first song, it's really good. I think I said before when I first listened to this, the verses don't really do too much for me, but the chorus is like so lovely. It's like scratching that certain itch in my brain. It's so nice. I don't know. I like it.
You like it?
It's well put together. It's
Yeah.
like It's like an 8 for me.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, starting it off strong with an 8. All right, now we're getting into the stuff you haven't heard. Okay, This next song you're either gonna love or hate. Next up we have Daydreaming. I forget if this is one of the repurposed songs or if this was just from this album. I think this was just for the album. I'm trying to remember what songs are repurposed. Piano feels like a clock ticking, that's what it reminds me of. This whole song feels like clockwork. You might not be a sucker for the singing on this song.
Oh dear.
Is
it bad?
No, it's a more expressive, like, emotive vocal performance. It's also kind of subdued. You'll see in a sec. You're either gonna love it or hate it.
Looking at me like that.
I'm trying to gauge what your thoughts are here. I know this song like the back of my hand. I don't need to pay attention. I know what's happening. Ah, the strings, so good. So what do you think? Are the vocals dog shit?
No, I like them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's GG's. That's good aim. Oh, the way the bass just creeps in there. Yeah, the production on this song is fascinating. The way the synths creep in and out, the way the vocals are twisted, reversed, slowed down and sped up as well. Just, the song's a complete mindfuck.
Just happy to serve. Just happy to serve you.
Now, I've listened to this song probably like upwards of like 20 times. And it impresses me every time. Like, man, it's just such an incredible production. crazy that like something like this could exist. Yeah, Chivo, yeah.
What is that?
That's a reversed vocal. He's saying half of my life.
I hate that.
I'll explain why he says that in a sec. I love it
Like,
so
that's
much.
giving me Swans vibes.
And
I
it's
hate
matched
that.
with an upright bass being played with a bow on the right channel. I just noticed that. Great transition into Dex Dark. This is one of my least favorite songs on this album. 10. This song it's insane that a song like this exists. It is a utterly fascinating production. The strings, the way they're composed is so unsettling. Like, Johnny Greenwood has been nominated for Oscars for his composition work on film, so it makes sense that he's gonna, bring his A game with the composition for a Radiohead album as well. But it's so weird. The way he sort of plays with, again, like the upright bass being played with the bow, the way the sort of strings are matching that weird backing vocal thing that Tom York does in the back half of the song. And then you just have this gorgeous piano line that goes all the way throughout this, as well as Tom York just providing one of his most dejected vocal performances, sounding like a beaten down old man. The lyrical content of this song, I'm not 100% certain in my interpretation, but it seems to me like he's daydreaming about his relationship with his wife. He's sort of remembering a lot of the best aspects of it. And then when that sort of string thing comes in the back, that's the bitter remembrance that he doesn't have that anymore and that she's gone. And then at the end he says half of my life. That's how long he was with her at this point. He was 46 when this came out, and he was with her literally for 23 years. So him saying half of my life in reverse when it's pitched down, it's a very bitter and harsh realization that he comes to there. And he's just sort of left to sit with it.
Fuck, that's sad.
Yeah, the song's a 10. So good. Incredible.
Jeez.
What about you?
I really like that song. I feel like I want to give it a 9. It's so like weirdly put together that but like everything in it like works really well together. I don't know. I get the reverse saying half of my life at the end. It makes sense. I don't see why it had to be reversed and sound that creepy. That put me.
Oh, this is a very eerie
Yeah.
album. Radiohead are like people don't talk about how like creepy a lot of their music is, especially like in Rainbows, dude. That album is just weird as fuck.
Besides the bit at the end, I didn't hate it. I loved the piano.
Yeah.
And that song was so pretty.
I'm shocked that you
I
like the
loved it.
vocal performance. I thought you'd hate it. He's doing his old man
it
voice.
just felt really raw. I liked it.
All right. Hey. I'm glad that you like that song. I didn't expect you to, but I'm glad you like that song. Next up, we have one of my favorite Radiohead songs in general. We have Dex Dark.
Then in your life there comes the darkness. There's a spacecraft blocking out the sky, and there's no way.
That's a good question. Have you heard any Beatles albums?
No.
No.
You run to the back and you cover your ears, but it's the loudest sound you've ever heard. And are we trapped, wrecked out clouds people? We are helpless to resist. In a world darkest hour.
I've not gotten her to listen to any Swans yet. No albums at least.
But it was just a laugh, just a laugh, just a laugh, just a laugh, even at this angle. And so we crumble. 10-ton head made of wet sand. This dread circumference. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I've shown her some songs, yeah.
Goes over me. Your face in the glass, there was just a laugh, just a laugh. It's whatever you say it is. Split infinity. Then in your life there comes the darkness and a space.
I don't remember what songs in particular.
Blocking out the sky.
Some stuff of it to be kind this year in the glowing man.
And there's nowhere you run back and you call it, but it's the loudest sound you've ever heard. In your darkest
I've never understood what the last bit of this song means.
I'm assuming it's about his wife.
Probably. But the rest of the song... Oh, hold on, actually. I'm a genius.
Well, it says on Genius.
So it says on Genius. You got the Genius up? Great
Yeah.
transition, yeah. Hello, pause. There we go. Yeah, I guess the last bit would be about his wife. My interpretation of the rest of the song, the spaceship coming down, playing a deafening sound, and trying to hide from it. Initially, I thought that this was another politically based song where it's some kind of is meant to represent a governmental figure, just being oppressive and sort of again crippling people with a deafening sound. Being some sort of like again like a oppressive thing that they in state, but I guess tying it to his wife, it could maybe be the illness that killed her. She's running to the back, covering her ears, trying to ignore it, but you know, it's deafening. She's helpless to resist. You know, it's the loudest sound she's ever heard. I guess that could be it. I've never looked at the song in that way before. Anyway, I find this song fascinating. I love the way Johnny Greenwood arranges the choir vocals in that one section that it moves into in the middle. Lots of the electronics on this track, like the weird glitchy synths that go on in the background that lead into and out of the song, the programmed drums, and the way they sort of pair the electronics and the acoustics on this track are gorgeous to me. One of my favorite Tom York vocal performances when it again goes into the bit with the choir vocals as well. This one's a 10 for me. One of my favorite Radiohead songs. What about you?
I was bored. I'm not gonna lie. I was bored and I was confused and I was more bored and I was more confused. Like I was just trying to figure out what the fuck he was talking about. It's like, why is this guy yapping about spaceships? It didn't click with me. There was some like interesting bits. Like it's just music that sounds nice. It's okay. Beyond that, it didn't do anything for me. So
Fair enough.
Like a 5.
5. Okay. That's fair. Up next we have Desert Island Disc. Chiba. They blend a lot of genres on this sound. They do piano rock, folk rock, krautrock. Like, there's a lot of variety on this. Do one more. We're not doing another album after this, I'm afraid.
Now as I go upon my way, so let me go.
that was one of the songs I was most curious to see your thoughts on. So I'm gonna start with you.
I was more interested in what was going on in the background of that, to be honest. I like the background of it. The actual main bits, I was yawning a bit.
Yeah.
It was just a bit dead. Yeah, I couldn't grasp a meaning from it. I might just be blind, but I couldn't really
No,
grasp
this
a meaning
this
from it.
album is very like it's a lot more metaphorical. Besides True Love Waits, this album's very well. There's some direct songs on it. True Love Waits, Present Tense, Full Stop as well. You're gonna like this song. This is my favorite on the album, Full Stop. But yeah, what's your score for this one?
Dude, I don't know. I'm like in the middle of a 4 and a 5.
It sounds to me like a 4.5.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Unsurprisingly, that song for me is a 10. Who could have expected? The meaning I get from that song is, he's talking a lot about just wanting like to just be let go, to move on to his to another life. And it's sort of him just being like, I imagine the song being about like with the strain in the relationship with his wife, him kind of realizing that it's coming and him just kind of wanting it to happen to minimize the amount of pain he has to go through. And then as it happens, again, going through an open door to another life and then catching himself in the reflection of a window and having a moment where he's like, different types of love are possible and he just kind of has to move on. And again, he's just, a lot of this album is him just being left to sit with his thoughts and think at the end of these songs. And that's kind of where the song ends off. He's just left to walk away and just let himself digest what has just happened. It's a very subtly sad album. He just sounds so sad when he says different types of love are possible. He's like, damn, that bitch left me. That's bad aim. It's true. It's bad aim.
One way to put it,
Yeah. This song is a 10 for me. Very good. Incredible. Next up, we have my favorite song on the album. If you do not like this song, there will be hell to pay. Next song, Full Stop.
Ooh.
I think she had an illness, Chivo. I think. I'm not 100% sure. So you were getting a bit of krautrock on this one. Blended with the electronics. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Yeah, chat, you can kind of tell that this one was made in the King of Limbs era. It's very electronic focused, mostly based on like a looping instrumental and stuff. Feels like the King of Limbs, but like a million times better. King of Mid, exactly.
Is he like on about his wife here?
No, he's talking about himself.
Oh right, I was gonna say. would have been like Taylor Swift level victimizing.
Yeah.
If you could take it all.
I have cried tears to this song very many times, by the way. This one just rips your heart out. It was her fault, exactly. Oh my god. There is a bit of like, you know, you've seen a bit of the mental process of him sort of trying to defend himself, saying why should I be good if you're not? But God, that foul-tasted medicine line, that fucking damn, that line hurts.
Foul-tasted medicine. To be trapped in your full stop.
Now she has a crank it. Oh yeah, this is definitely that least rock album. Really, Chivo? Your least favorite so far? Damn. Yeah, this one's my favorite on this album. Right, we're gonna start with your thoughts because I have a lot to say. What?
I don't know why that's your favorite.
Really? Damn.
I didn't like the first half of the song. I liked the second half though. It was good. I liked the repetition on it. I liked whatever the fuck was going on in the background.
Yeah, it's the best produced song on the album. Yeah, tons of good production
The
elements.
start of it just creeps me out a bit. But again, I got Swans vibes.
Yeah,
And like I wasn't.
I can see a
through
bit
it.
of post rock in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was good. It wasn't confusing, but it wasn't like direct.
Yeah.
It was alright. I'm feeling like a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and get the lyrics up here so that I can glaze how good the rating is. This song to me is the full process of them splitting up and then his sort of panicked reaction after it happens, realizing that he completely fucked up. You know, you really messed up everything. You really messed up everything. You know, sort of beginning with a sort of looking on himself. And then you sort of see him in the moment being like, why should I be good if you're not? This is a foul-tasting medicine, sort of being like, he needs this to happen. He needs to move on. But it's killing him, essentially. A foul-tasting medicine to be trapped in your full stop, that essentially is like... her full stop is her just cutting him off. And it's him being like, yeah... It's what he needs, but it's like, it's causing him so much mental anguish, and it all just pours out in this bit where he's just repeating "truth will mess you up," and then images of like all of the happiness that he had with her starts flooding him when he says all the good times and shit. And then he pleads at the end to be taken back, not realizing that she's gone, essentially. Wishing that she was still there so that he had a chance. This song fucks me up every time. It's so good. It's like a 10, top 3 Radiohead song, gorgeous. Top 5 Radiohead song, not top 3. This song is incredible. Okay, I rest my case. This song is so good. Wonderwall is better than that song. I will, yo.
True.
My little dinosaur down there disagrees, and I disagree as well. Hey, so we have glass size. Oh wait, shit, this is full stop. Yeah, Ryan K. Maybe doing In Rainbows might have been a better place to start than this. But this album's sad, so I wanted to start with with this one.
Thanks.
Next up we have glass size. Hello? There we go. Yeah, In Rainbows is a lot more immediate than this album. I feel like you might like that a bit more than this one.
Oh my god.
What the fuck just happened?
I lifted my leg up and I hit the Lego box.
Right.
So we're going back down.
Hey, it's me. I just got off the train. A frightening place. The faces are concrete gray, and I'm wondering.
Yeah, she doesn't like the music to be too creepy. I kind of like it when the music's a bit creepy. See, Blob Was Here gets it. This album's fucking incredible, B.
No great German message coming in. The oh so small, glassy-eyed light of day. Glassy-eyed light of day. Path trails off and heads down the mountain through the dry bush. I don't know where to lead, and I don't really care. The path trails off.
Is it good vaping music, B? Is it
Yeah.
good? Yeah. I don't vape, so I couldn't tell you. We got the fucking resident expert right here. What album made you teary-eyed for the first time? It's gonna be like a Beatles album. Oh yeah, no, she would hate the Sia. That album is creepy all the way throughout. Oh, Rubber Soul? See, I'm a genius. Such a good transition into Identikit as well. Your thoughts on Glasses?
Bro, that one got me a bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Did it?
Yeah. I think that's my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah. I
Interesting.
don't know what it was. I really liked that. It was sad though.
Yeah, that song's fucked.
Like the bit about the path and him not caring where it goes. That was like, ouch.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I think that song is kind of like a direct follow-up to Full Stop, where on Full Stop, you know, it sort of ends with him being like, she didn't take me back and now she's gone. And that song is literally describing him being at just a train station and feeling like everyone's watching him. Their faces are all concrete grey and shit. And he doesn't know what to do because he's not used to being alone.
Yeah.
That song hits like a truck. That was a 10 for me. What about you?
9.5.
Nice. Interesting. That's most people's least favorite on the besides
Really?
besides Tinker Tailor, that's most people's least favorite because it's just like an interlude track. But I agree with you that one's a masterpiece. Speaking of masterpieces, up next, Identikit. These lyrics here are inaccurate. It's not what he says.
Oh, great.
He says, now I know it's never gonna be me. That's what he says there. The rest of it's accurate.
Sweet-faced ones with nothing left inside, that we all can love, that we all can love, that we all. Sweet-faced ones with nothing left inside, that we all can love, that we all can love, that we all. And I see you messing me around. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want when I see you messing me around. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Right, I need to go let my mum in. I'm just gonna let it play. I've heard the song a million times.
Broken hearts make it rain. 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 Broken hearts.
That's the best part of the album that we're on right now.
This is our red romance.
That's another one that I went into this thinking it's gonna be a love or hate one for you. So, what is your take on Identikit?
I don't love it, but I don't know if I'd say that I hate it.
Okay.
I'm just not like heavy on it. It's fine. I don't know. I just don't really feel much towards it as
Okay.
a song.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know.
For me, this is one of the album's like most striking moments. I feel like this is again, you get just this wall of choir vocals come in towards the back half of the song after having such a slow start. It's very repetitive. It feels very stagnant. And then it just all, it's like the bottom drops out and everything just like all flows out, you know? That's what this song feels like to me. It feels like a build of tension all the way throughout the first half, and then it lets it all out in that one section. I think it's, in terms of the writing, I guess it's not the most interesting song on the album. I will say I don't find myself paying attention to the writing on this one all that much. It really is just a masterpiece on an instrumental level for me. But still, this is one of my favorite songs on the album because I feel like, just instrumentally speaking, it's such an insane just statement to have in here. So it's a 10 for me. What would your score be?
I'm gonna go with a 5.
5. Okie doke. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is getting better scores than I assumed, by the way. I went into this thinking you were either gonna like love this album or fucking like hate it. So the fact that you're in between is interesting. It's interesting. Up next we have the numbers.
Just like a phantom, the touch is like a breeze, shares this understanding. See the moon smiling.
I'm gonna be honest. This is one of my least favorite songs on this album.
Apparently, this is about climate change.
It is, yeah. And that's why it's one of my least favorites. Is because you got Burn the Witch as a political opener, but diving back into the politics after it's been so personal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too crazy on the choice, but still, this song is instrumentally. This is like. Again, one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion. Just on an instrumental level. Yeah, I hate climate change, that's why I dislike it. There we go.
It's not somewhere else. It's not somewhere else. It's not
I just think the arrangement of this track is amazing. The string arrangement is very silly on this one. I like it.
This is the way the river running dry. The wings of butterflies. You may pass away like a pretty broken flower. Take back what is ours. Take back what is ours.
Alright, this one is like a general consensus least favorite amongst fans. Even I think this is like one of the weaker songs on the album. I still think it's amazing. What about you?
Oh, I hated this.
I thought so.
I did not
I
like it.
knew you wouldn't like the numbers. That was the one song that I knew you would not like.
Yeah, no. Just no. Like, it's just so random to have so many songs that are so, like, nice and, like, you know, like, personal and deep. And then to just start singing about climate change out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't get the point of that. I don't understand what you're trying to do with that. Yeah, I don't know. Bits of it sounded fine, but for most of it, I was just kind of like wishing it would hurry the fuck up.
Your score?
Yeah. 2.
2?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not like that.
My score's not quite a 2. My score is a 9.5 on this song. I have my gripes with it. I think that it's a bit out of place. But again, compositionally, this song is astonishing to me. I think that the actual lyrics themselves, while it's a bit out of place, it's still a well-written song, you know? Biased as fuck. I'm not biased! Okay, when Radiohead make a bad song, I admit it, okay? The King of Limbs, boring.
Radiohead making a bad song, I minus 0.5.
No. I still find this song delightful. I still think that as a track, it is incredible. It's just out of place, and it's a bit of a break in the pacing, in my opinion, as well. But I think that the compositional elements are incredible. This is where the production is at some of its strongest. I think all of the background elements and electronic parts that have been added in here are gorgeous. I love that they sort of dip into the folky sound again a little bit here. I think that Tom York's vocals, like he gives one of his best vocal performances on this track as well. And Johnny Greenwood's string arrangement, again, as it's been on every song, is just pristine. Song's amazing, but it's one of the weaker tracks. It's one of only 2 songs on this album that I don't have as a 10. Shut the fuck up, JC. What's her experience? B, you primarily listen to like rock music, right? B, that's like the main... Besides The Weeknd. That's like your main wheelhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. I don't know. I listen to it a lot, but I don't listen to much of it at the same time.
Yeah. Is it Arctic Monkeys? You and yeah. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys are mid. First album's good. The rest of it.
I've never listened to a full Arctic Monkeys album.
Really? The first one's really good. Besides that, up next we have Present Tense, another one of my favorites. See, this one's funny because this track is essentially a pop song. That's right, Radiohead making pop bangers. But seriously, this song's essentially a pop song.
Crazy.
This is in my top 3 on the album, by the way, so if you don't like this, I'm kinda gonna have to like permaban you as a mod and from my server. It's chamber phone. It's very poppy though, like in its melodies, in this riff, this song feels very pop to me. Not like full on like radio pop, but it feels like there's a lot of pop influence here. That's the thing with Radiohead, they're very like subtly pop. This is not Kid A. This is not Kid A. Now, no, hold on, no. Wait, I swear I don't do that. Right.
You're against one right now.
I'm getting cancelled again.
Again?
Yeah, for like the 7th time. Yeah, I'm
What
getting
happened
cancelled.
the other 6 times? I like the vocals on this one.
Yeah, the imagery on this song is gorgeous. This is another repurposed song, I think, from... I think they started making this song like 10 years before the sound came out. So it's kind of funny how a lot of these songs that are really old, like lyrically go together so well. I mean, I imagine they would have been altered a bit, but they fit together shockingly well. Radiohead and Swan's Cloud, that'd be so good. It would never happen, but... Listen, post-rock Radiohead, that'd be amazing. But it also could suck. It could be good, but it could suck, you know?
You are lost. You are lost. You are lost. In you I'm
Please tell me you like this one, please.
I liked it.
Okay.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it though. I feel like the vocals are best on this song than
Oh, yeah.
any of the other tracks I've heard so far. I don't really, I couldn't gather what he was really saying.
Really?
Apart from like, yeah, no, what like, I tried to look on Genius, but they just told me it was alluding to monkeys.
Really? Hold on a sec. I need to get the
think it was
Genius
one about
annotation
the-
up.
Yeah, you know the like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I think it was that.
The oriental image of three monkeys, blind, deaf, and trying not to be present. Oh, okay. That's an interesting interpretation that Genius has there. It's not my interpretation.
What's your interpretation?
So, going through this song, this dance is like a weapon of self-defense against the present. I see that as the later years of him and his wife's relationship, sort of being like they're still doing the dance as a way of defending themselves from the harsh reality of being alone. Some of the more bitter years of their relationship, some of the tougher times that they went through, they still force themselves to do it as a form of self-defense against being alone in the state that the world is in. And then the rest of the song is him trying his best to be very careful, trying his best to maintain the relationship as best as he can. Don't get heavy, keep it light, I'm doing no harm. And then he sort of is aware that it's going to end. As my world comes crashing down, I'm dancing and freaking out. Sort of making promises that if she takes him back, he won't turn around, he won't stop. Only for it to, again, end with the harsh realization that she is gone and there's nothing he can do about it. Which is a very bad aim, if you think about it.
R.I.P.
Yeah. This song for me is a 10. I just think that the progression of this track is stunning. I think that the imagery is some of the best it's been on any Radiohead song. Like, this song is so vivid and it's able to create so many, like, absolutely gorgeous visual representations of Tom York's emotions through the lyrics here. And the beginning of this song is like one of my favorite bits in any song. The way it feels like the guitar is kind of searching for where to land. Then when it lands on a certain chord, it feels like it's like, I don't know, it feels like it's resolved. There's probably a term for that in guitar terms, but I don't play guitar, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's so poetic.
I know. I'm a genius, B. What can I say? Yeah, this song for me, it's one of my favorite Radiohead songs, like in my top 20 Radiohead songs, easy. Top 3 on this album as well. It's a motherfucking 10. What about you?
I'm feeling a 6 on this one.
6, okay. Down to the final two. Down to the final two. Next up is the general consensus least favorite. Okay, The Numbers is like the one that people are kind of like. Some people really love it, but they agree that it's not the best on the album. People do not like this song. I like this song, but a lot of people don't. Next up, we have Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor, Rich Man, Poor Man, Beggar Man, Thief. Yeah, this is like the most electronically focused song on the album. Finger picking? No, but I meant like the way the melody, or I guess the riff, whatever it is, kind of like feels like it's searching for like a place to land, and then it lands on a certain chord. I don't know. My terminology is horrendous.
Look at me.
You actually played guitar. Well, you have played guitar, you know.
Yeah, I haven't played it in like
All the
forever.
holes but one succumb in life set free. Out of sight, out of mind, lonely, and their the ones you light your fires to keep away, crawling out upon its belly, and all you have to do is say, all the birds stay up in the trees, all the fish swim down.
Yeah, I've got no fucking clue what this song's about, by the way. I understand the lyrics of every other song. I've never even bothered with this one.
Let's have a look.
A Luke? Who the fuck is Luke?
Before it's too
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this song is definitely like my least favorite, but I still find it to be a pretty, like, as an instrumental, I think this song is really fascinating. It's got one of my favorite Johnny Greenwood string arrangements over it. I think that Tom York's vocals on this one are so effectively like eerie and off-putting. The electronics are implemented wonderfully on this song as well. I just think that the lyrics on this song suck. This song is like pretty poorly written, and it like the rest of the album has been pretty metaphorical. Some of the songs have been straightforward, but so a song like Burn the Witch, Daydreaming, they're very metaphorical. This one's just too much of that. It feels a little too heady, like it doesn't fit in with the rest of the album.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. Hey, fair enough. It's my least favorite. I still love this song. Like, I think this song's a slapper, like the rest of the album, but it's just my least favorite because I think just there's too much lyrical disconnect here. Yeah, the ending of this song is mind-blowing. It's so good. And you got the transition into True Love Waits. Very good transition, right? You can't look at the lyrics. You're not spoiling the lyrics. We'll start with your thoughts on that song.
Yeah, I hear them.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Genius says that Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor is like a counting rhyme. You know, like eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Apparently, like something about themes of suspicion and paranoia and duplicity.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get that from it, but
It's often used in a children's game to decide who is it, and is referenced many times in pop culture and literature, for example, in the title of I Don't Give a Fuck. The rhyme was also used as a title, and I don't care. In this story, the rhyme is used to identify a mole in England's MI6. The themes of suspicion, paranoia, and duplicity run throughout a moon-shaped portal. So it's another political-leaning one. That'll explain why I'm not too crazy on the lyrics, because this album works best when it's very personal, and it's worst when it's political. Besides on Burn the Witch, because I think Burn the Witch, having a political open to this album to sort of set the feeling of unrest and unease works really well. But again, the lyrics on the numbers in this track just feel a little bit disconnected considering how personal every other song is. This one's an 8.6 for me though, because again, I find the instrumental to be insane. Like the production, the way that electronics are implemented, the string arrangement, Tom York's vocals as well, being as creepy as they are. I still love this song, but it's by far the weakest.
that's a 2 for me.
A 2 for you, damn. The numbers. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah, the numbers and Tinker Tailor. You don't like politics, B. That's it.
I don't consider myself with bollocks.
You're a right-wing grifter. That's it. You hate everyone who's different to you. Okay, you're a right-wing grifter.
Oh, behave.
Right. Final song. True Love Waits. This is the big sad. Okay, everyone says this is like the saddest song ever made. I don't think it's the saddest song ever made, but it's definitely the saddest Radiohead song. JC just called me a libtard. Thank you, JC. I reckon you'd like Revolver, B. Yeah, Chivo brings up a good point. You'd probably like Revolver. It's a Beatles album. Is awful. JC, you're awful, you motherfucker. I don't want to hear it.
I like his voice.
Thank you. See, Tom York is a great singer.
I don't know about great.
You're cruising for a bruising, you are.
You're crazy kid and smile.
No fucking way. Did the string get taken down?
Don't leave. Don't
Like, fucking wait.
God.
True love waits. In haunted attics. And true love lives. On lollipops and crisps. Just don't leave. Don't leave.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's not funny. Fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into that song. It is... This song took 20 years to be made. The first version of this came out in 1997.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
the original version that they tried to make came out in 1997. It went through multiple different versions on OK Computer, then in then Amnesiac, then in Rainbows. I think they might try one for the King of Limbs. And it took a divorce and the death of Tom York's wife for him to finally put together a version of the song that he was happy enough with. He is in this song. Originally it was a love song. It was like a rock track on an acoustic guitar. Then it turns into a dejected old man who is left alone.
Oh my god, that makes it so much worse.
Yeah. This song, the original version of this song is so upbeat. It's so like up tempo. So it's a silly, fun love song, and then now it's like he is a sad old man. He's got nothing left.
Oh, so sad.
This one is a 10 for me. One of the best album closers ever.
I don't know where to start. Fuck. God. It got me a little bit. It wasn't like a crow looked at me level. It was a little bit sad. I don't think it was big sad. But I'm not living, I'm just killing time is a mad thing to say. Like that one hit. Like bro, that hit so hard.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. I like the vocals on that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I really like the vocals. I think
Because he sounds like
an
he sounds like a sad old man, you know. He's like,
Let me give him a
damn,
little hug.
me missus kicked the bucket.
Oh no, my spouse. What am I gonna
My
do?
spouse. Hold on, your spouse in my house. Yo, that's a fucking bar right there. Can I show her a song from OK Computer? I can do that in a minute. Actually, I kind of want to show you a song from In Rainbows. I feel like you'd fuck with In Rainbows more.
Maybe you didn't listen to 28.
I didn't. Here, we can each do a bonus song after this. I can listen to 28 and then I'll show you a song on In Rainbows.
All right.
So, that was A Moon-Shaped Pool. This album, to me, is it's a bit sad, isn't it? It's
It is.
depressing, subtle, low-key, and kind of a definitive end for the band. They're still gonna make more music, but who the fuck is that? Martin?
Who is that?
Is that Martin? I think B's dad's just trotted in. Is it Martin? Anyway, while she's doing that, I'm going to give my thoughts. This album is It feels like a definitive... It could be a definitive end for the band. I know it's not where they're ending and they are going to release LP 10 at some point within the next 2 years. But were this to be their last album, it would be a very fitting end. It's so different to everything else they've made. It's a lot quieter. It's a lot slower. Where the fuck is she going? Okay. It's a lot quieter. It's a lot slower. It's a lot more intimate. There's like for a rock band, this isn't a very rock album. It's a lot more focused on ballads and string arrangements and adding in folky elements. The closest thing you get to a full-on rock song on this album is Full Stop, and even then that's kind of like a sort of like low-key atmospheric krautrock track. It's not a full-on rock song. So to see the band go this subtle, being a lot more acoustic, but also blending in elements of electronics with that, and making an album that is focused on being so moody, and then pulling it off without having it feel like it's sort of like tiring to listen to, or it's too much to sit through. Like, this is very much an album that also works for easy listening for me, and I find that very impressive. Like, a crow looked at me, I can't just sit down and put that album on, but I can with this album. Yeah. My score for this album is still a 9.8. It's my fourth favorite Radiohead album, just behind Kid A, which is at number 3 for me. I think this album is, one of 4 masterpieces that they've put out. Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty great, you know. No big complaints from me, besides Tinker Tailor not being as good as the rest of the album. How about you, B? What are your general thoughts on the album as a whole package?
I feel like it let me down a bit.
Really?
Either maybe you just overhyped it. I don't
No,
know.
I overhype Radiohead a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, there were only like 3 songs that I really like loved. Besides that, it was okay. It dragged a bit. Like the first half was definitely better than the second half. The second half was just
The second half's a lot slower.
yeah. I mean, overall though, it's a good album.
Yeah.
I do like it.
Your overall score is a flat 6 for this album. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I think this album is gorgeous. I, still love it just as much as I did when I reacted to it, like a year and a half ago. And yeah, I still love it to this day. I think that this is a incredible, mellow, depressing, but also very fulfilling listen. I love this album. Sounds too positive. She was very positive on the front half of the album, to be fair. But yeah, looking at these scores, damn. I did add up the scores and it evened out to about a flat 6, but I'd say, I don't know, your opinion sounded more in the 5 out of 10 range. So, I don't know. For me, the album's a high 9. For B, the album is a flat 6. I think it's a masterpiece. She thinks it's dog shit, the worst album she's listened to.
I did not say that.
Yeah, you did. You just said it.
No.
Anyway, right, I'm going to do the outro and then we can do these bonus songs. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below. How does it compare to other Radiohead projects for you? Check out Bee's channel. The link for that will be in the description. She has some videos with me, and she also has some like more book-focused videos. So any of you book nerd losers out there can, you know, go and check that out if that's your thing. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my other channels as well. Check those out if you haven't. Like and sub if you haven't. We're on our way to 2K. And I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye-bye. Right, there we go. Recording done. Climbing up the wall. I'm not going to show her climbing up the walls. She doesn't like the creepy shit, and that song's like the creepiest song on the album. I think I'd rather show you something off In Rainbows. We'll do the Weeknd song first. So was it 28?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. What's that Coldplay song where he says, "I'll try and fix you"? Sounds like that.
This house is not a home to you, but you decide to go ahead and lay down, lay down. There are no words to describe the depth of your indifference.
Oh, it's just fix you? Okay.
'Cause I see you're here to stay. Should've known to pick my
I didn't put a score up on album of the year for the Weeknd now.
I'm so wrong, I'm so wrong to let you in my arms. Now you know where I sleep. Never felt so
I don't like the vocals on this. I can't.
I know you don't. You can see that.
What is this? We've had a nice, satisfying little piano ballad up to this point, and then he gives me this falsetto bullshit that doesn't even. It sounds like someone's like squeezing his nuts while he's trying to sing. You know, he's like, ah, you know.
That sounds so nice.
Did you have to tell the world? Now your girls I wanna fuck, 'cause you could have been the one. Gotta change my number twice a month when you could have simply kept it on the down low. I'm so wrong, I'm so wrong.
Interesting switch up.
Let you in my arms. Now you know where
You get taken down again? There's no way.
Oh, ay. Mini Moose. Hello, Bubbas.
I don't know why I pulled up the chat to type that. I can just type it here. I don't know what to do. I don't want to move to a new stream. I don't want to do that for like 2 songs.
Just end it now then.
No. We'll let it play out. We'll let it play out.
Okay.
There we go. Hello? Can I tell?
Well,
Thank you.
the trailer's been released for the movie.
What film?
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh, the film's called Hurry Up Tomorrow as well.
Maybe if I knew you'd be living in my sheets, I wouldn't have shown you any love.
Oh, he said sheets.
I would have left you in the club. You say you don't belong. You keep saying there's no one, and there's nowhere to go. Ooh, but who keeps calling on your phone? I'm so wrong, I'm so wrong, I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong, I'm so wrong. To let you in my arms.
I knew we'd be back. Look at that. Just gotta let it play out. Yeah. This song, I can see why it didn't make the album, you know? Rip again? Oh my god. That's GG's. New stream? Nah, we can't do a new stream.
Crazy.
Hold on. That should be the last one. It's Radiohead song. Should be fine for copyright. I'm gonna have to wait for the stream to come back to give my thoughts on this as well, because they can't fucking hear it. I'm not recording anymore.
Dude, fuck knows how you do like 8-hour streams.
I lock in. This
I
is,
could never.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like 8 hours to me. Like this, we'd be going 3.5 hours. It doesn't feel like it.
It does.
It feels like it's maybe been an hour, to be honest. Time flies by when you're having fun. Is this damn stream gonna come back or what? It's taking its bloody time, innit? It's taking its fucking time. Oh, we're back? That's good, aim. Okay, the Weeknd song's over. That means we should be chilling. Because the Radiohead song, I'm going to be playing something off of In Rainbows, and that was an independent release, which means the copyright on that album is fuck all. That song is so whatever. I can't lie.
Bro, I love 28.
It starts off nice enough as like a nice piano ballad, but then after that falsetto comes in, it just kind of feels like the song loses all of its charm. Like, his vocals throughout the rest of the track kind of stink. When the drums come in, it's okay, but like... It just the song feels so uninteresting. It feels so... like aesthetically bland, and it doesn't feel like it really goes anywhere. Well, not that it doesn't go anywhere, but it doesn't really feel like it has anything to say, and so that's why I feel like it was a good choice to leave this one off the album. Feeling a high 4 to a low 5 on that one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The lowest.
Yeah, it's a good thing it didn't make it on the fucking album. What about you? What's your score for that one?
And dude, 10. I love 28.
All right.
I love it. I love the switch up in that song.
Now I got to decide which song I'm going to play. We got some heaters on it. We got 15 Step. We got Body Snatchers. Jigsaw Falling Into Place.
I've heard that. I've heard Weird Fishes. I've heard All I Need. Got it.
I'm not playing Climbing Up the Walls, damn it. I can maybe play something off of Mid A. Let's have a look at Mid A. Nah, I'm not gonna play something off Kid A. Body Snatchers. Out of all of these, out of the ones you haven't heard, I think Body Snatchers would be the one you like the most. We'll do Body Snatchers.
Christ.
I'm not playing Creep.
I do not understand what it is. I don't know. For the holes, check for holes. Blink your eyes, won't forget to
That's a guitar tone? Yeah. You put it on something.
Yeah. Run out.
Better. Keep going till we get a good score. Yeah. You've had Palm Chords, haven't you? Surely you've had Palm Chords. I'll play a bit of it after this. There's no way you've not had it. Again? I say now, it's going to be going to reappear. Never mind, got it. Are we back up? Please, for the love of God. Oh, don't take too long. We've been going 3.5 fucking hours. We've gone half the length of a typical human review stream be. They're normally 7 hours.
My fucking neck's killing.
Your neck's killing?
Ah.
Bad aim, bad aim. There ain't no way this shit is taking this long. What the skibbity? B, did you know that I'm the Sigma skibbity? Did you know?
What the fuck?
It's true. Why is it taking so long? It's taking the piss now.
YouTube hates Radiohead.
Yeah. Just like you.
I don't hate Radiohead.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god. Hurry the fuck up. It's been like a minute. It's been 2 minutes.
Oh no. An entire 2 minutes.
Oh, we're back.
Oh.
Holy shit. Why'd that take so long, man? That was like 2.5 minutes. Jesus. Anyway, B, what are your thoughts on Body Snatchers?
First half mid, second half good.
Make a new stream. We're about to end anyway. That was the last thing that was being played this stream. We were just filming the 2 videos, and now it's done. What would your score for Body Snatchers be?
Like a 6.
6? Alright, fair enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's it. 3.5 hours later, we're done. Was not anticipating going this long. I thought it was going to be like an hour less than this, but it's a 9 out of 10. I think you mean it's a 10 out of 10, to be honest. It's a pretty good song right there. Talk show host over anything from a moon-shaped poop. Talk show host is pretty good, but better than anything from a moon-shaped pool. Nah, talk show host is a good single though. Anyway, that is it for us. That's it. I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to stop yammering. I'm going to stop blabbering. Thank you, of course, to Robert over here for joining us. I much appreciate. Go check out B's channel. It's in the description of this. I'm in both of her gaming videos. Then she's also got some book stuff, which... You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I hope to get more collaborations done in the future. I want to get more people on. I want to do more stuff talking about music with other people. Yeah, Paul McCartney video is going to be probably tonight. Chivo. Thank you guys for being here. Chivo, Rodamar, Ryan K, John _ everyone who has been here today. I greatly appreciate it. Going to be back tomorrow with Wednesday's viewer music submission stream. And then maybe filming All Things Must Pass on Thursday. Not too sure just yet. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.